Here we go. What was that scream? Calcite processing and foundry. Look at all these recipes. What is that? What is this thing? Small demolisher. So where do we find tungsten? Oh, wait. Hang on. Here we go. Tungsten. No, wait, hang on. Whose territory does this belong to? Well, I need to kill myself 2 worms before I'm able to actually build stuff. What we should do next is figure out how to make this orange juice. We need tungsten plates. How do we make tungsten plates? Tungsten ore, molten iron. Okay, we can't get the tungsten ore from here because we need to kill some worms, but I can still kind of run around and fetch tungsten ore from these rocks. So that's going to be a very ad hoc solution for the time being, at least until we figure out how to kill those worms. Also, I have a question. So I ran around exploring for quite some time, and for a long time, all I found was this tungsten ore, which was 400k. It's very small, although 400k is still probably going to get me quite some decent length. But it took me ages until I finally found these tungsten deposits all the way out here. So my question is it normal for them to be so far away? Or did I just get a really bad spawn? I'm kind of feeling I got burned a little there. I have to kill the worm from this territory to cross through, and then I have to kill the worm in this territory. And if I want to get the extra tungsten there, I got to kill 2 more territories. I don't even know how to kill 1 worm yet. I got to figure that out. I'm thinking it's just going to be a lot of physical damage because I don't have anything else that's going to punch through. That's a pretty bad spawn. Yeah, I thought so. Not a single tungsten deposit in that territory either. That's nuts. Let's get that rocket sorted. We'll head back to Narvis and then we'll evaluate our options on how to attack those worms. 100% laser resistance. You're joking. He's not even bothered, is he? Well, this sucks. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, so that's not going to work. We need something physical. 99% explosives? Nukes aren't going to even kill it. It's got to be physical damage. What are we going to do? What do we have in our arsenal that could possibly... Atomic bombs are just going to get 99% taken, and the fire rate for atomic bombs is not great. They're just going to be completely negated. Fire, he's completely immune to. Lasers, he's immune to. Physical fire rate on uranium rounds could maybe work. What if we brought in some uranium rounds? So let's place down this rocket silo. Rocket fuel is our new problem. Oh, it's because it's too slow. What if we cut this belt, ran it down here, and did something like this? Because we don't need to output from every single output port. I don't think that helps throughput at all. Yeah, that tank is not emptying anymore, which means this can start filling up. It's still very slow. I think we still need more of these guys though. Yeah, that's all saturated now. Tungsten plate. Molten iron's right there, so we could just drop another like that. Run a pipe. This is going to be tungsten plate. Stick some of those in. There we go. Orange juice researched. Intelligic science packs. What do we need to make those? Oh, so much tungsten. I would like to unlock something with it. Yeah, we just can't. Okay, we're going to have to come back. But one thing I can try, I can see if the uranium rounds I have, along with all the research I've done, can actually hurt this thing. Because if it can, we're in business. If it can't, we're not in business. Alright, here we go. What the heck? Ooh! Ooh! His health isn't even moving! No. Ah! Alright, well that didn't work. Crap. His health didn't even move. 24 plus 57.6 physical isn't enough. I imagine the shotgun shells are probably the same, which only leaves us with one last option. Cannon shells, 1k plus 9.2k physical, that's 10.2k. Or the uranium cannon shell, 2 plus 18k. 20k damage. He's only got 30k health. Yeah, I think that might work. That just might work. But they need to be fired from tanks, which means I'm going to have to build a tank. Tank needs engines, steel, and circuits. Okay, tank. Boom. He needs fuel. Coal. And then we need our shells. How many shells can we stack on a rocket? 25 per stack, so we could bring 100. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I was making a bunch of explosions here. I was making a bunch of explosives here just in case I needed them for the nukes, but the uranium the uranium Karen shells take quite a bit of explosives, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, just one. 2.4k, we can make 2,400 uranium cannon shells. Damn. Uranium Karen shells are for when you really want to talk to the manager, but when just regular talking to them is not enough. We also have explosive uranium cannon shells, but I don't think they're going to be as good because they have 99% explosion resistance. Oh, and they have piercing. How does piercing power work? We've got steel here. We could run a split of steel. Oh, we're not making those chests. Surprised I haven't made a steel chest factory yet. And then over here somewhere we can start making uranium cannon shells. Do need to grab the explosives out of here though. We don't need these laser turrets here anymore. When you think about it, this is going to be a little sketch because we're making a conveyor belt covered in explosives, which is a little scary to have running around the world. Plastic, steel, explosives, then we need to place them into these machines. So this is going to make the regular cannon shells. And then that needs to be combined with uranium. So we're going to have a train stop here. This is going to be our uranium train. But this is basically going to pick up three things. Number one is good uranium, because we can use the good uranium for nuclear fuel if we ever needed it, but more specifically we can use it to make atomic bombs, so we can deliver that over to a weapons factory that we can build in the future. Bad uranium, so we can take it to a weapons factory to make uranium rounds, as well as to bring and build uranium cannon shells. And then it's also going to pick up uranium fuel cells, because what I'm thinking is to solve the power crisis we have on these ships, instead of using solar panels, I can try using nuclear reactors. The only problem is we're going to need plenty of water for steam. Water for steam is going to come from ice, and ice is going to come from oxide asteroid chunks. So hopefully, once we discover asteroid reprocessing, we can maybe solve the ice crisis. However, Gleba also has access to advanced asteroid processing, which gives us way better thruster fuel crafting and gives us access to asteroid productivity. Yeah, Gleba's obviously next. It's the last planet in our list before Aquilo. I'd have to redesign this whole ship. I might just build a new ship when I do that. Okay, rockets ready. Yes. We're going to head back to Narvis. We're going to get those ordnances sorted. So previously I had the war in Narvis. Now I've got the war in Vulcanus. This mech suit looks so goofy with all the exoskeletons. It looks so slapstick. Okay, so cannon shells are there. Okay, I need a train. 2 cargo wagons should do. Okay, train, plonk. So this is going to be the nuclear depot. Let's run a splitter on the bad uranium. I call it bad uranium, but we're about to make it good by repurposing it into weaponry, so I should really stop calling it bad. Okay, fuel's going to go in the second carriage, and then bad uranium's going to go in the first carriage. Okay, that'll be the nuclear train done. Now we need to lay down some track. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a yuck mess. I have to do my head in with rails again. Rerun a turnaround, something like that. We can turn the trains around, and they can head back up, and then we can build a little stop here. Oh, what the heck is it trying to do? Something like that might work. So bad uranium's going to come out here, and then this can join up where we make uranium cannon shells. Yeah. Oh, what the heck has happened here? That's a traffic jam. Holy. Okay, maybe... Oh, hang on. I know what has caused it. We have no train signals down here. All right, let's go fix that up now. I'm sure other train engineers are going to look at this and just absolutely cringe, and I'm very sorry. I apologize. There's the bad uranium. Nice. Which is going to come here. That should be it. So these guys will have their cannon shells exported. They'll come down the belt, come across here, and then get turned into uranium cannon shells. And then we fully automated mass destruction. I like this game. Oh, they're doing the thing. Yes, we have cannon shells. Okay, let's go and grab those cannon shells and we can head on back to Vulcanus. Pay a visit to those little worm guys. Jokesters think they can get in the way of my factory. 6. That's going to do 20k each, 120k damage. That should be enough, right? 8. Let's start with 8. This is about to be a big moment. Here we go. I hope this works. I hope this actually kills it and I don't end up looking stupid. Oh, shoot. Oh, I hate that. It's annoying you can't just tell your ship to go to a destination and stop there without having to set up scheduling. Alright, here we go. Uranium cannon shells can drop to the planet. I can drop to the planet. We have our tank with coal in it. So all we need to do now is pull the trigger. And I think we're gonna go for this territory here first. Where's this damn worm? Where is he? He's just sodded off. He's nowhere on the map. Okay, he's over the lava. So, I've got to be quick about this. Okay, here we go. I've got my uranium cannon shells. I'm here to talk to the manager. I'm on fire, 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 fire. Yes, we killed it. Oh my god, we did it. In the most anticlimactic way. Nice. Okay, we need some repair packs. We fired 4 rounds, so we only have another 4 left. Oh wait, and that opened up the whole map too. The territory's gone. That answers my question that I had at the back of my mind, is do they respawn? And I guess no, they don't. What happened to my audio? Hang on, audio's botched. There we go, audio's back. Okay, let's go and kill the other one. I like the achievement name. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Such a good reference. Okay, I think it's this territory that we're after. Yep. We can get pretty much the whole tungsten deposit there. 52 mil. That'll last us a lifetime. And then we need to get trains going. I think elevated rails will probably just go across this whole place, which is exactly why I came prepared with a bunch of them. Where is this guy? Where is this joker? There he is. Here we go. Hello there. Yes, we killed him. We have casualties. We have casualties. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten. Oh, but that's awesome. All right. And he just drops Demolisher remains with tungsten in them. Kind of don't want to mine them though. They serve as a nice memory of what once was. Because there's a new sheriff in town. Okay, that's a medium. I'm not ready for a medium yet, I don't think. But there we are. We have almost two entire deposits of tungsten ready for us to mine, which means we can finally get our way to making orange juice.